welcome you to Los Angeles. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Here's Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
The pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first. One up, one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Now a fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a base hit.
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Ian Happ up to hit. And there he goes. Bounced up the middle. Goes to second. Safe there. To first, and he's out. So safe at second, out at first on the attempted double play.
That is good. The third baseman, number 13.
Max Muncy at the dish. So it's game 1 of the LCS, and they're going to be looking to this guy for more of his success like he had in the division series.
Well, this team's got its sights set on the World Series. If they're going to get there, it's going to be because of his performance. Oh, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gathers and throws to first. They get the out on Muncy. And that is that. Cubs leave one, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And starting in this one, Mike Soroka.
Some people wonder if he was tipping his pitches last time out. He was getting hit all over the ballpark and being hit hard. Today, we look for him to make an adjustment and be on the attack side against these hitters.
We go to the bottom of the first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Sends it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second. Now the Cubs catcher, Danny Jansen. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self of the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
Nola is a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. Bounced out to short, and that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. The pitch. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike. No score here in the second. Up the middle. Lux throws to first in time. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom of the second. Here come the Dodgers. No score. And now it's Mookie Betts.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. On the ground. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, Tyler.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. 1-1 now. High chopper to third. Muncy sends it to first. And O'Neill is retired.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Alex.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. Bounce to the left side. Swanson throws across the diamond, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The designated hitter. Cody.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw firm to first to get the out.
Up the middle. Throw on to Rizzo. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting 9th, the first baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury to the plate. One down, base is empty. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Got him swinging. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother Austin, who was the team shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Betts brings it in for the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and we are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Andy Pajes. Out towards left center. Bader sizing it up. And there's one down.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
So digging in, Michael Busch. And it's fouled away. And the righty deals. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. Start of the fourth. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Righty delivers. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across. There to beat him by an eyelash. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
So they decided against challenging the call at first, so he is out. Now, Ian Happ. Popped up. Lux gets under it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. Ball to strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One, 2 now. Up the middle. Third out. Cubs are down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in LA, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Gavin Lux. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Hit hard. That gets through.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Chris Taylor now grounded out his first time. Going to count 1-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Lux on at first, nobody out. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
The batter now will be Will Smith, and they get the out on Smith.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. The 1-1 is fouled off. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. The next offering misses. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Suzuki on the move. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that's the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1 through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Now it's Jansen to hit. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think you'll have it in this one.
Kicks and fires. Hammer, base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Go ahead run on base. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And next for the Cubs, Harrison Bader. Grounded out to short in his first trip. The 2-1. And that one is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
This ball's chopped on the ground. And Bader is set down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
The designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So up now for Chicago, Brandon Drury. Bellinger goes. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in the long ball threat, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler.
And here it comes. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here's Alex Bregman.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. And down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And next is the designated hitter, Andy Pajes. That's hard hit on the line. And he'll play it on a bounce.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
2 outs, runner at first. And now here is Michael Busch. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pajes off of first with 2 away. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for LA, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Hoerner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford, was a first-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. Busch makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
Yeah, especially with today, guys playing so much baseball all year round. You get scouted and you get opportunities to be looked at way more than it was when I was growing up or you were growing up. So for him to not get drafted out of high school and then to be playing at this level, pretty impressive.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Chris, we talked about that jump for Nico Hoerner moving from high school to college. The other thing, he was the first player from his draft class to make the majors, the 24th overall pick in 2018, and he made his major league debut a year later. Out to short. Lux throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. And a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And now it's Max Muncy. Here's a 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Throw on to Rizzo. That ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Anthony Rizzo. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now it's Gavin Lux. And the right-hander deals. Strike two.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's two away.
The left fielder, number 3,
Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So now 1-2.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Taylor races for second, and the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. The 1-1 is fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next pitch is popped up. Swanson gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail here 1-0. Back here in L.A., Danny Jansen to hit here.
catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
The 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Righty to the plate. Just misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Suzuki.
Zips it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
And next for the Cubs, Harrison Bader. High fly ball, shallow right field. Betts makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Mookie now.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And fouled off. Kicks and deals. Smash to the left side. The throw to first. And Betts is gone.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for.
Mike Soroka will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. New pitcher now, Cody Hoyer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The tying run at the plate. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force him out.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
At the belt and fires. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and they get Bregman for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Andy Pajes now at the plate.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
O'Neill at second with 2 down. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for LA, and it remains 1-0. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Yency Almonte.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bellinger up to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Next offering is downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
That one finds the corner, and it's 3-2. The pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Brandon Drury, the next Cub to hit. Pickoff move to first. Bellinger dives back. The pitch. Bellinger goes. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
The 1-2. Stays alive. Runner at second, nobody out. Hit weakly on the ground. Over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner getting ready to hit. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And the pitch. And there's the strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And the pitch. That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now here is Ian Happ. Here's a 1-1. Smoked into left, base hit. Horner flies around third. The tag, and he's safe.
That's 3 singles in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now they turn to Alex Reyes.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Max Muncy, the next to hit. And a pitch. (3-1) now. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's going to be Danny Jansen. And he deals. And he chases that one below the zone.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the air to left center. O'Neill on his horse. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers nothing.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Suzuki makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next pitch is popped up. Drury makes the grab for the second out.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
The 1-1. This to third. Tosses across to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers nothing. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Victor Gonzalez.
Number 81, Victor Gonzalez.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Here comes a pitch. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And up next for Chicago, Harrison Bader. In the air out towards right center. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Cody Bellinger.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
The 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Taylor drifts towards it, makes the catch, inning over. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers nothing.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Got him looking. Snap throw.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That's a strike. 1-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drury under this one. The pitch. In the air right side. Suzuki hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now.
Yes.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So the inning is still alive with Tyler O'Neill coming to the dish.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take game 1 on the road.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these guys it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.